What's up, everybody? This is just after the show. Let me make sure everything is going right. Stop cam. Testing, testing. All right, cool, cool, cool. What's up, everybody? Give everybody a chance to jump in here and let's talk about the show. It was nice, man. That was really good. I really appreciate Sister George having me on, which was, man, good questions. Sister George and her co-host C, I believe. Yeah. Uh, it was beautiful. Nice. Let me put this link out here just in case, so everybody can get it. I just popped this one up, so as you guys trickle in, let me see. Live. Time for a new laptop, I'll tell you that, because this thing is getting slower and slower. Share link. All right, post that. What's up, Andre? Hate that you missed the show, sir. Or maybe you did. Hold on, let me turn the AC on 1 second. So what you guys thoughts, man? That was a good turnout. I really didn't yeah, that was QJC. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That really turned out nice. It really did. I had to it's practice for me because you guys got to remember, we know where it's at. But in order for me to interact with people, I have to come in on their perspective of the economy, right? I have to do that in order for them to listen. So that was really good. It was really good. I didn't and listen. I had the chat off, so only you guys know what was said in the chat. I wasn't even looking at the chat because I can only imagine debt slaves rambling inside of the chat. It just throws you off. If any of you guys ever go on a live or something, don't turn on the chat because you're going to be trying to talk and look at them and all this other stuff, and they're just yip yapping, so you don't pay attention to that. Thank you for coming on, Arlene. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. I love, and Nick too. Shout out to Nick. They need to hear more stories. Different man, woman, age difference. They need to hear it all, that none of it matters. I just watched what hey, Arlene, I already know that you went back and watched yourself, Arlene, okay? We already know that. We already know you did that, Arlene, because that's what you do. Yeah, okay, I'll do that right now. Let me see. Thanks. Appreciate that. Oops, what's that? Did I post that already? Let me put that in here, just in case if I did it twice. 1 second here. Oh no, that's the link for the breakdown. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me post that link. 1 second here. Let me get that so everybody can see it. And I'll put it in the details of the I will put it in the details of the description. Man, why does it make it so difficult to find this thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, 1 second here. Share. Copy. All right, here's the link to the show, just in case you guys missed it. And I will be placing it in the details of actually, I'll do it right now as we're talking about it. All right, it's in the details. What's up, everybody? Oh yeah, LJ, death slaves were in the chat. I bet you they were, QJC. I bet you they were all in it. I wasn't even paying attention to any of it because we already know. They're just gonna be yip yapping and chitter chattering and we don't listen to slave explaining. We don't do any of that. ATL says, I don't understand why those two women won't get second jobs to pay off their debt. All people make excuses and complain about what won't do to work hard to achieve. Yeah, but that's just the program. It's just the program. That's it. That's it. Shout out to Macaroni Tony. What's up? Yes, we do. It's and that's part of the program, Arlene. You know that. What she was describing, hey, I have a bad spending habit. They all do. That's just part of the program. Each person that's doing it, they think it's individually them. That's all part of the program. Thank you, man. That was a great show. And shout out to Sister George. She reached out to me. She reached out to me like a month ago too, right? She came on one show, told me she wanted me on the show, and then she reached out to me through YouTube. But YouTube, and she left me a message, but YouTube put it in the like inappropriate comment section. So when I went over there to look, it was like a month ago that she sent me. So I gave her my email to make sure that don't happen again. Don't wait on YouTube, I did not know that. Thank you for clearing that up, Macaroni Tony. You know what's so crazy? I did not even pay attention to the icon. I didn't even say that. I didn't even see that. Wow. Okay. I don't know where you came up with that wild name, but whatever. What's up, bro? Did you actually watch the show? Did you actually watch the actual show? I was actually surprised at the focus being Black men, but it's for but we know that, Arlene. We know it's for everyone, but you got to remember, when I come on a show that's specifically focused, I only can come at that perspective, right? For people to understand. For people to understand. I love the questions, though. So this is, I want you guys to understand something. I want you guys to pay attention to this. In the chat, you see all the people talking and jip jack. That's not true, this and that. But they never come up on the stage. Stop talking shit in the chat and come on the stage. They stay in the. That's why debt slaves will always be spectators sitting in the audience. That's what they do. That's not right. This guy needs to get on with JT pocket watching. With me and JT, we don't do anything the same. JT does one thing, I do something totally different. Stop comparing me to him. We don't do the same thing, okay? And I'm not saying that in a negative way. JT would agree with you. Yeah, him and I don't do the same thing. No, we don't. Appreciate that dope conversation. It was a really good show. It really was. It turned out really great. I thought it was crazy that Rose said she didn't have a car payment for 12 years, but felt pissed because she now has a car payment for a luxury car. And that's why, you know what? That's why I have people say it. I wanted a luxury car. That's why she got in debt, because she wanted a luxury car. The same thing everybody does. Everybody does that. They all do it. Oh, I want something better, That's why car lots sell it to you. You come to a car lot for a specific car. They say, hey, we got this better one. It's got this and that and this. And then you go for it because you get approved for a bigger loan. It's crazy. Now, if you follow the show and you wanted to ask me some questions and you didn't get a chance to, there's the link. If you want to, even if you disagree with me, I don't have a problem having a conversation. I don't. All right. But you got to remember, you're going to have to use the calculator if you do. Okay. Just if you come up, make sure you open up the calculator app on your phone before you come up. Okay. You got to make sure you do that. But when I was listening to Sister George and C, they were asking the right questions. They were asking the right questions. That's why I was answering them. I got another question. Hey, keep them coming. I love it. Keep them coming. Keep all the questions coming. Because if you're asking the right questions, I'm more than happy to answer every single one of them. Every single one of them. What's up, Arlene? I see you back there. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So I think you posted in the Discord yesterday that you posted somewhere that you was gonna be live today, and then this morning I saw a message in the Discord. So I actually clicked, and then I went to the channel and went back like to some of her videos, and I was like, "Eek!" So I didn't know what you was walking into, and that's why.
Gotcha.
I ended up sending you a text message. It was a video clip saying, "Harpo, who's this woman?" You know, being funny. But I was taken back that the focus was, like she said, it was a black male center space. So I was like, okay.
Okay, that's not LJ. What's he doing? But I have to go with their perspective, right? Mm-hmm. And this is for SMD family members, because you guys will run into this, right? The debt slaves are the majority. Yeah. So if you want to be successful in anything what you do, you have to come to their perspective so they can hear you. Yes. So if they want to think it's got something to do with black men, okay, whatever. We'll just be that.
So even still, then when I sent you the text, I was rationalizing it to my head, and I said, I do remember you saying that you are willing to talk to anybody. Correct. And so yes, so I actually came back and I tuned in, and I did look at a lot of the chat, and there was a lot of debt slaves, and it was some good like I had some back and forth with people, but whatever. I ended up looking at it on TV, and that's why I didn't see the link when she put it up. Mm-hmm. But eventually I did come on, which I'm happy I did. And I wanted to come on as a female. Yeah. I wanted to come on as a black female, part of SMD. Yes. The fact that so many people had a lot to say. But I went back to see what I said. It was interesting to see how I was able to bring it back to them. Like, what are you doing to change it?
How many that was good. I like the way you brought it back like that. I really did enjoy that. That was nice. That was really nice.
So it's funny because there was a point because Nick was up for a long time, and then I wanted to come up and I said these people think we're popular in the freaking cult.
I know, right? I know. That's what I be thinking that all the time. I think about that all the time. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they think, oh, these guys are some kind of cult that okay, whatever. And,
but even
if we start, Arlene, if we start saying, hey, yeah, we're aliens, they're gonna be like, they are really bananas.
But even the idea, like what a cult is a gang or a cult to get out of debt. Like, right. How is that a bad thing? Right. A gang or a cult to free yourself? Oh, that's a bad thing. Woo! But I am happy I was able to come up because I thought it was important. Because Nick dominated the room for a long time, and you kind of tag teaming together. And I said, let me come up as a female, as a black female, on the SMD perspective. But it was good. Like I said, I'm happy. Listening back to what they said, mm-hmm. As I said in the chat, we do have a lot of trauma what I was spending.
And that's the program. You and I know that's the program, because once they get out of debt and they want to spend money like that, buy purses, get your nails done, you can frequently if you want to. It's totally up to you because you have the money to do it. Because they mix up thinking that the sacrifices that you got to make while getting out of debt, they think it's going to be like that for the rest of their lives. When the opposite is true, you'll be able to go on vacation for a month.
But what was telling? But again, I mean, she acknowledged it herself. The lady's sister, she talked about the clothes that she hadn't even touched that she went shopping for. Like, she acknowledged it was all these new items that she hasn't even touched, and that just goes to show the consumerism. Like, too many of us are obsessed with just buying, trying to fill that emptiness that we have within ourselves. That's what it is.
But that's the program, though. They're supposed to be like that. You and I know that they must think that way for us to be free. That's why life will be so lovely for us, because they're in debt. That's why life is lovely.
Well, I'll say, having the knowledge and have a better understanding, I have a lot of sympathy and compassion for the unconscious debt slaves.
Right.
I do.
Right.
Because it doesn't have to be that way. But like you said, the majority have to be in debt. But damn.
But that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, good show. I just wanted to come up. It was nice to come up and to support you.
Thank you.
And just keep on. You know what we're doing. Yeah. There was something you had said about ignoring debt slaves, and I wrote in the comment, I go, yeah, LJ ignores me all the time, but I love it.
But I love it. I ignore the unconscious debt slaves because they just chitter chatter all day. Just blah, 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 blah. I just don't pay attention to them.
It's all good. But listen, keep it up. I can't get enough.
All right.
S&D,
Thank you.
All right. Good day.
All right. Bye-bye. Yep. So Vape King says lots of wealthy say never finance. And if you already have, pay it off ASAP so you can eliminate the debt. Well, what the wealthy are saying to you is never finance things personally, okay? Because when you have money, the purpose of financing when you have money is tax savings, all right? That's the purpose of getting loans. When you get to a certain level, you use borrowed money to save on taxes, but I don't really want to get into deep, but that's just the purpose of that. Debt slaves don't know the difference between personal debt and business debt. You guys mix it up a lot. LJ, that part when you said rent prices don't matter because you don't have debt was mind-blowing information that most don't know. Yeah, they won't know. They won't. Oh, that part when I said offer the landlord a year, right. Offer the landlord a year in advance in rent and trust and believe the landlord would drop your rent. He sure will, he or she. Because they know nobody ever comes up to them and say, hey, how much will you charge me if I give you the whole year? That never happens, ever. So, of course, they're going to drop it because that's guaranteed money. The landlord doesn't have to look for you for rent. If you're going to be late, they already have it. So that you don't have to think about it. And the landlord doesn't have to think about you. It's a win-win for everybody. Win-win. Because you got to remember, say like you were in an apartment complex and the rent was $2,000. If you go up to the property owner, the landlord, and say, hey, I could pay the whole year out today, how much would you drop my rent? If they took off $500, if they said, okay, if you pay us the whole year, we'll charge you $1,500. So 500 times 12 is the amount of money that you're saving against everybody else in your apartment complex. You're paying less rent than them, but they don't know it. They don't know it. And it doesn't even matter. You don't even tell them. The idea of having money not owed to others is foreign to so many. It sure is, for sure. Any questions? Because we ain't going to stay on this for hours. Any questions? Any questions? Ain't that crazy? Listen, all that chitter chatter inside the chat, but none of them came up. Why is that? Because they're like, we can't figure out with this guy. We can't really get his angle. They're trying to figure out something. What they're trying to do is get around math, and they think I invented math. They think math is my logic or my concept. It's not. But they still try to figure out ways around it when there is no way. There are no ways around. There are no ways around mathematics. None. Right, exactly. I get that all the time. Hey, how come you don't have a house? Oh, you mean you rent? Here we go again. Yes, debt slave, I rent. What about it? Well, you're throwing away money on rent. No, you're running the program, debt slave. Okay, goodbye. They thought they were going to stump you. I know. They always do that. Do you rent? Yes. And then I'd be real quiet. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, I didn't expect him to say that. I know you didn't. That's why I said it. Debt slaves believe renting is bad. No, it's not. Renting is not bad at all. Exactly. That's all I said, because I want one. What? What do you mean you don't want one? I don't want a house. You don't have to. Listen, if you're new to my channel, you don't have to own a house. And whoever tells you that, you turn to them and say, do you got a mortgage? If they say yes, you say, you don't own shit. What are you talking? Listen, people with mortgages don't even own houses. They just don't know it. They don't know that they don't own anything. Not even themselves. there was a woman in the chat who tried to ridicule Nick for paying his student loans. Oh my God, I did not see that. I got to go back and watch it. Then started bragging about getting hers forgiven. I didn't pay one. I didn't pay $1, she says. Really? I don't believe any of that. None of that. Absolutely not. Do debt slaves know about amortization and what it is? Nope, they don't. They don't know about anything. They don't know about percentage rates, amortization. They don't know about any of that. They don't own themselves. Debt slaves don't even own themselves. So they don't know about the stock market, interest rates, amortization, mortgage loan. They don't know nothing. LJ, if you go on Bernard Riley next, that will be epic. I will shoot. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. If you guys can do it, okay? Shoot Bernard Riley the link to this show. Because I understand why Bernard would not bring me on the show, because I don't really talk about the topics he talks about. But if we can do it the same way we did with Sister Georgia's show, we can do that. Because now I understand what he wants. So we'll see. I will shoot him one more email, okay? Because I've emailed him twice. All right, far in between. I'm not saying he's purposely ignoring me or anything like that, but I don't really do that. So I will shoot him one more email asking. If he ignores it, I'm not gonna do it no more, because I just don't do that. All right, I don't do any of that. I don't know. When I mentioned it, though, Sister George was acting kind of funny when I mentioned Bernard Riley's name. I was like, uh-oh, what's going on there? What's happening? All right, well, I guess, but anyway, if you, like I said, if you're new to the channel, now, if you want to reach out to me, all right, here is, shoot me an email, okay? If you got some questions or you want a consultation, shoot me an email, all right? You can go to, if you want a consultation, you can go to SavingsMinusDebt.com, and you're probably going to go there and you're going to say, $1,000. Yes, $1,000. Yes. If you want to talk to me, it's going to cost you $1,000. If not, don't worry about it. But my service will change your life. I already know that. I already know that it'll change your life. You know, like when people walk into Gucci and look at a purse is like $10,000, $15,000. They don't say, oh my God, Gucci, one purse is $15,000? Yes, that's the price, period. That's what Gucci says. And guess what people do? Buy it. Finance it, basically. If you're listening to the car, SavingsMinusDebt.com, CashApp, SavingsMinusDebt, and schedule your own at SavingsMinusDebt.com. You can schedule your own appointment. All right. All right. That was a good conversation. I hope that someone viewing will join SMD. And matter of fact, let me go check. Let me see if some few people join. I didn't even look. I don't really pay attention to subscribers. I really don't. There's a lot of things I don't pay attention to. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, it went up a few. I should have wrote it down before it went up about, I'm going to say it went up about 10. Probably 10, almost 15 subscribers. I believe so. But I guess until next time, we're going to get on out of here. Hey, listen, let me show you something. This is for all the debt slaves that were, oops, get that back. This is for all the debt slaves that were chitter-chatter in the stream, and so in the Sister Georgia stream. Okay, here we go. This is what I do to them all. They're coming at me. This is what I do. Shut up, debt slaves. That's it. Yes, exactly. Goodbye, debt slaves. Goodbye. I'm a debt slave destroyer. Do you guys understand that? I'm a debt slave destroyer. Bye-bye, debt slave. I destroyed debt slave. Destroyed them. Debt slaves don't have a chance. Debt slaves. That's why they didn't come up. Because that's what I do to them when they come up. Like if they want to come up and help me, I mean, if they want to come up and ask for assistance and want my help, great. But if they don't, this is what they get. See? Oh, man. Destroying debt slaves. All right. Thank you, everybody. Andre, Arlene, Nick, QJC, SMD family. And if you're new and you catch the show later, I encourage you to enjoy the SMD. Hey, Nick, are you still here? I don't know if Nick's here, but put in the Discord. Somebody put in the Discord server link if they could, because I don't have it on me. Somebody put in the Discord. You can join the Discord server where there are other SMD family members that answer your questions. Higher levels, same level, age, rate, whatever. It's there. Okay. Also, I'll put the link in the description of this video to the Discord server, because I know they expire every now and then. So I got to figure that out so it doesn't expire. But anyway, you guys have a good, happy Sunday. All right. See you later.